I came across this PSA tonight on Twitter. My first reaction was, this can't be real. It just can't be. Please, for the love of God, someone, anyone, tell me this isn't real. In all honesty, I didn't think it was. I figured this was some form of prank. So I went looking around and found the original PSA from about 10 years ago. And it's very real. And I must say that if you're going to watch it, you'd better not keep anything valuable and breakable nearby, because this video is going to light you up. Hello out there. I am trying to get through.
With cold, blunt analysis cradled in the warmth of reasoning, it's time for Johnny Walker Dread to straighten you out on a thing or two. Emanating all the way from exciting Las Vegas, Oklahoma, it's time for the Johnny Walker Dread Show.
Now, the clip I saw originally featured only Los Angeles Fire Department Battalion Chief Christine Larson, but the longer PSA also had representatives from the police department, and they're real winners too. Check this out.
The reality is, you're not one of the boys. You never will be one of the boys.
Yeah, you sure about that? Larson must have been living under a rock over the past 5 years.
But you can be a good firefighter.
People see you and they're like, wow, look at you. You know, they're so excited.
They're so excited. They're probably criminals thinking about their next Walgreens heist.
Here's a female black officer, because it's not a lot of us.
You want to see somebody that responds to your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you.
I'm white. So what are you telling me? That I should be disappointed if a Hispanic or black firefighter shows up to put out my house? That I should be rallying for the local fire department to only hire white dudes because they look like me? If my house is on fire, there are a number of criteria that I'd be concerned about if a firefighter showed up at my door. Weight, experience, skill, not race. I don't care about race.
It gives that person a little bit more ease, knowing that somebody might understand their situation better.
Understand my situation better? My house is on fire. Believe me, I understand the situation. I'm just not in a position to do anything about it. That's why I called the fire department. I didn't call them to understand my situation. I'm not looking for a counselor or a social worker. Just put down the DEI guidebook and put out my fire. It says 911 on Fox features 2 strong black women in prominent first responder roles. Strong? Okay. How strong are they? Well, the fire department winch will come in towards the end and tell us how strong they are. So hang on to that thought. So this part of the clip is a promotional spot for a new show. It's called 911, I guess. Is this a thing? I don't watch TV. Now, I'm not a casting agent, but I'm pretty sure that if I was, I would assign the role of a cop getting out of a police car to someone who's taller than the door. She can't be 5 foot tall. What does she weigh, 90 pounds wet? Strong black woman, huh? I'm an old man. I'm 58. My back is giving me fits. And I've never been the neighborhood tough guy. But I swear as the day is long, if I'm drunk and I don't want to get into the back of her police car, she ain't making me. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I forgot that this anti-hoodlum commando has a secret weapon. It's called backup.
I love that it's a female black police officer and she's going around through the community and she's kicking butt.
Wait, is she talking about police brutality? I thought that was the big problem. That the cops we hire go around kicking too much butt. Of course, I wouldn't worry too much. Unless you're a 3rd grader or somebody's pet cat, she's not going to be kicking your butt. And I'm not even sure about the cat.
The media play a big part in everybody's lives now. So when you get to see powerful, positive women.
Evidently, you forgot to mention bald and ugly.
Listen, for years, people going around saying, black is beautiful. They took one look at your family and said, hold everything.
It's refreshing and it's empowering.
When you think of women, you think of nurses, you think of teachers, but you wouldn't think of a police officer when it's something that's reality for women as well.
You can't be it if you can't see it. And so that's why it's important for young girls to see women riding around on fire trucks. Plus, it's fun.
Are you having fun tonight? Well, she is. She makes over $300,000 a year, and I doubt she's wading into burning structures. So she's having fun. Not so sure about the others, but don't worry about her. I was a female firefighter running there. Her nickname is the Blur. It's amazing that a video camera was actually able to capture her in the brief time when she was in view. Let me go back and play it again. Look at her go.
Is she strong enough to do this? Or you couldn't carry my husband out of a fire, which my response is, he got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire.
Let me get this straight. Strong black woman. But don't expect me to be able to put you on my shoulders and carry you out. That's your response? What happened to this notion that women were just as physically capable as men? Let's picture this. You're 70 years old and you recently had hip surgery. You're lying in your bed. You smell smoke and, oh no, your house is on fire. Fear grips you. You're immobile and the flames are getting taller. But you finally hear the sound of the fire truck. Voices outside punctuate the smoke. An axe breaks through the door, and in the distance, you see the outline of a firefighter. The firefighter spots you crawling toward her. At last, you'll be able to join your family crying outside. Yeah, well, you. It's Christine Larson. She ain't going to carry you out. She can't. And why should she? As she tells it,
You got yourself into that mess. It's up to you to get yourself out.
in fact, that should be the motto of the new woke Los Angeles Fire Department. You got yourself into it, you get yourself out of it. One more question. As the flames burn your body and your lungs fill with smoke, do you understand the situation you're in? Because she does.
I was the first African-American female promoted to the rank of battalion chief. With each promotion, more eyes come on you, more scrutiny. They want to know, does she know what she's doing? Does she keep her crew safe?
What about the public? Does their safety matter? The best way to keep your crew safe is not to put out any fires or carry anybody.
Some people walk in with the respect already.
This one is so tiny that LAPD didn't even have a small enough uniform for her.
As a female, you have to know your stuff.
This officer is grappling with a dangerous cell phone. Amazing action. This kind of action would make almost any cop's ass pucker.
You're not given the opportunity not to know it.
When it comes to women and being a police officer, you're capable of doing it. It's not a man's world. It's not a man's field. I'm here. I'm a woman and I'm doing it.
Are you doing it well? That's my metric. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Cops should have to pass the Roscoe test. When Roscoe gets drunk, you have to be able to take him to the ground. If you can't, you don't get to be a patrol officer. You can type up reports, fine. But patrol? Nope. Now, if a woman can pass the Roscoe test, fine. I have no issue with female cops. I just want them to be able to protect the public. The female cops in this episode wouldn't have even been able to pass the Rachel test. The average barfly would have sent them hunting for paid leave. Like my video and subscribe to my channel.